What's up, guys? How's it going? It's been a minute. Thanks for watching another episode. This is another episode of Titan Builds a Pro Car. Just here to give you a bit of an update. A lot has happened since the last video. The car got painted. Been doing little odds and ends, bolting stuff on for good. I got diff installed, rear subframes put in, front subframe put in, control arms. What else do we do? Axles are in, and the DQ's in there too. So I had big ambitions about running, a higher horsepower, different engine setup, and truth be told, it's just not going to work on my budget. Safety equipment is adding up, and cost of admission, tires. If you're a drifter, you know how it is. So I'm going to stick with what I got, and what I got is a VQ35. So we're going to be using pretty much everything from the old car, the Haltech, Walbro, fuel pump. We got bigger injectors in it, port matched heads, intake's been port matched. Probably going to make my own upper intake to get rid of that big ugly UFO saucer that landed on top of the engine. Thing is just so ugly. So yeah, this is the engine here. Ultimate custom headers. 1 3/4 primaries into 2.5 inch all the way back to a 3-inch exit, so it's kind of like merged 2 into 1, so 2.5 inch off both headers into 3, running a reso at the back. So reason I ran VQ, and I'm going to be running the VQ, is obviously because I have it, but it's just very simple. It's a pretty responsive engine, makes good power, even naturally aspirated. It was turboed at one point, but I'm just going to run it out how it is, and that's naturally aspirated. Looking for about 300 horsepower at the wheels, maybe a little more. So it's sitting a little lower than my other car. It's also sitting a little farther back compared to the other engine setup, so I made some new engine mounts. If you can see them there or not. There they are. One on that side, one over here. Anyway, so I got the engine mounts done, and the trans mount worked. So next thing I'm doing is just finishing my tunnel. A little bit of modifications there, just to accommodate the headers and have a little bit more room to work under there. So basically just going to be picking up from there, finishing the trans tunnel, and getting this motor so we're ready to bolt it right in. But other than that, the whole chassis has been painted. All the cage, all the tube work, mounted the fenders, mocked up the wheels. I need new outer tie rods from a Maxima, so both the wheels are towed out, but plus 40 control arms without spacers, and that's how much they poke. So I think the fitment's going to be really good. We have adequate angle. Over here, I'll show you guys kind of what we're working with. So that's modified arms, modified knuckles, longer outer tie rods. And I also moved the steering rack forward about, I think it was about 20 mil. So it's basically where we're at right now, guys. A little update video for you. I know I've been lacking with the build content. It's just little odds and ends everywhere that it's kind of hard to document for you guys, but it is coming together. You know, little things like mirrors and trim, and like I said, BC suspension, BC coilovers all around from the other car. So basically just taking everything from my old chassis, putting it on here. So dialing back into the engine, the nice thing about running the Haltech in a CD trans is the ability to run a different motor in the future. Truth be told, I'm a Ford guy and I really want to run a V8, like I really do. And cost effective, you know, would be good. Bang for buck when you're looking for horsepower, but then you're looking at a tranny. The T5 trannies or T4 trannies are known to grenades, so then I'm looking at T56 and yada yada yada. By the time it's all said and done, I'm going to be opening up my wallet again. So running what I got gives me the option in the future to maybe run JZ. So I'm thinking maybe 1J or 2J. Thinking more 1J. 1JZ, I can use the Haltech. I can use my CD trans. I can use my drive shaft. I can use the shifter location, the axles, the diff. Everything will work. So, you know, maybe after this season we'll see how the old VQ's doing, and you know, make a decision about getting some more power from there. But that's what we're running for now. NA VQ. So haters can hate, but I think it's going to be good. It was really responsive in my black car. And this car is going to be lighter, stiffer, a little bit properly set up, a little bit better set up as far as suspension and steering angle. The engine's also sitting lower, farther back. So, you know, all in all, running Lexan windows. So we're going to be lighter and stiffer with the same power as the other car. And the other car, even NA, felt really good. I was able to do third, fourth gear Bernies, no problem, on the pad at RMDC. So really high rear end. There's a lot of short gear to work with, so it'll be good for technical tracks. So that's the update. We're running VQ. So next thing I'm gonna do is get this trans tunnel finished up. Make sure that my throttle pedals gonna fit over there nice. That's another couple things that I did. I put new brake booster, and I put the pedals back in, new master cylinder for the clutch. So VQ is drive-by-wire, so we're using a G35 electric throttle. And it actually, for anyone that's interested in doing VQ swap, the pedal really, there's no modifications. It literally bolts right on. So get a pedal from a G35 or a 350Z from the junkyard, and there's your pedal solution. So I'm going to put in the electric pedal, make sure we have adequate clearance, and then weld out this trans tunnel. So thanks for tuning in again, guys. Sorry for the lack of content, but that's the update video. Gonna do the trans now. I probably won't go too in depth on this video, but just figured I would show you guys where we're at, and just keep plucking along. Got these lights mounted up too. Fixed mounted the lids. I think it'll look cool. So yeah, little odds and ends everywhere. But I'm gonna do some welding and quit talking to a camera, because I'm here by myself, and you start talking to yourself too much, you go a little doo-doo-doo-doo. So anyway, let's do some welding.